introducing a new enhancement to our Metabolomics and Proteomics facility here at AgriBio. So this is a $1 million investment by the Victorian State Government, and it represents an enhancement for our science capabilities here at AgriBio. The facility is now much more accurate, faster, and has the capacity for automated handling of samples. The equipment here is so sensitive that we can measure down to part per trillion level. So that's the ability to detect molecules, the equivalent of a half a teaspoon of sugar in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. This is actually the largest facility in Australia now for proteomics and metabolomics that is dedicated to agri-sciences. Metabolomics and proteomics is a part of a systems biology approach and is really complementary to the genomics infrastructure we have here. So genomics will tell you what might happen in an organism, but metabolomics will tell you what is actually going on with the molecules in that organism from a biochemical point of view. The research we do here is for the benefit of all Victoria's key agricultural industries, so dairy, grains, red meat and horticulture. For example, in dairy we're looking at improving pastures while maintaining milk quality. And in grains industry we're improving grain through small-scale tests that can allow us to predict things like noodle quality, nutritional value, and also how much a loaf of bread may rise, for example. Some of the work we've done is actually looking at individual components of milk, and what we've been able to do is find different molecules that will add value to infant formulas. And we've even discovered that we can identify particular cows that will produce much more human-like milk. We're using the capability in new bioindustries as well. So for example, we're working with companies that are using waste products to try and add value to nutrition, for example. So waste products from sugarcane or the hull of pulses. These are normally materials that farmers would discard, so we're adding value back for the farmers in these industries as well. Biosecurity is of key importance in maintaining market access for a number of our agriculturally important crops. Metabolomics and proteomics are helping by allowing the really rapid identification of pathogens. So it's important to identify these things as rapidly as possible so they can either be eliminated or contained. And what we've been able to do with our enhanced facility is reduce the time taken for these tests down from about 3 days to just a couple of minutes. The enhancement to our metabolomics and proteomics facility at AgriBio really means that we now have a state-of-the-art system whereby we can work to deliver outcomes for both productivity and biosecurity for all of the agricultural industries in Victoria.
Authorised by Victorian Government, 1 Treasury Place, Melbourne.